go back and change it retroactively. I think it's possible I'm overthinking the song. Now, on to Deeply Dippy. Not really. So, most of that wasn't very fun for you, but you'll have, we'll have a lovely time. So a 12-year-old, I wonder what the upper age limit here is. Is anybody over 60, for example? I mean, I was being polite. There's no doubt some people are. It was academic to begin at 60, really. I could have set the bar at 90 and I'd be confident. And that's not an insult. If anything, I'm delighted. It's quite a rare privilege to have this great an age range. I mean, is anybody, I suppose I'll ask, over 70? Yes? And 75 and above? Yes, still, and a couple of people barely bothering to enter still. Do we have anybody that, if we had somebody that was 82, that would be 70 years older than this gentleman, which would, I think, be a record for me in terms of the diversity. Anybody 82 or over? Yeah. Good heavens, you're not, are you? Good, really? Oh, yeah, no, you don't have to point at her anymore. I find that difficult to believe. You don't look 80 to me. How old are you? I was going to say if it's not rude to ask, but we've narrowed it down to a ballpark. Once you get into the 80s, I don't know how rude it is to ask, really. We can say you're at least 82. And you were 12, so seven decades of human life, basically, between these two people. That's really quite moving, isn't it? Yeah, really impressive. It's could only happen, I think, in a place. And I've said it all along, like Alderholt. Sorry?
It happens always in?
It happens always here. It happens always here. So I understood the words, but the order you put them in was surprising. He's come from Holland. I was just going to guess he was German, because that is how... Well, it's just I can't speak Dutch, but in German you would put the always at the top of the sentence like that, because that's how, you know, so I assume Dutch is the same. I mean, Dutch and German very very similar in some ways, very different in others. On we go! How long have you lived here, though? One day. Yeah. The nice thing about this gig is if some misfortune does befall me in this drinks break, I'm pretty confident you can just entertain each other. I'm really just sort of a conduit. Not always sort of just brazenly drink on stage either, but I don't think it's made much difference to anyone's experience. It's nice to have a drink sometimes, isn't it? Just take the edge off. It's all about having parameters though. You can't drink too much, you know. Beer before wine, you should be fine. That's what they say, isn't it? What is it? Wine before beer, you should be fine. 2 bottles of wine, crying in the Durham Travelodge, fine. That's a joke. Travelodge. Good heavens, I've got some pride. It does, it can be ever so nice sometimes, kind of just... So I have to be a bit careful talking about it, because, among other things, I've now mentioned it on TV a couple of times, the fact that I like a wine. So now, at least one of my neighbours is convinced that I'm an alcoholic, but I live in London, quite a sort of passive-aggressive area. Like, it's never addressed directly. Just like if I'm taking the bottles out to the recycling, the neighbour will say, "Oh, been having a party?" So, yeah, sort of a party, more of a sob in the bath, really. Or the neighbour on the other side is one of these people that are really into their wine. Like he's got an enormous cellar of wine, and he's always inviting me around to try his wine, because he's got this idea that I like a drink and I'm interested in hearing him talk about wine. So he's half right. But listen, I can only have the wine if I sit and listen to him banging on about it for. It's very difficult. He's always on about, you know, he should be able to. He will go to California just to buy wine. This is the sort of arsehole we're dealing with here. he makes specific one-in journeys that are further than Calais, and thankfully less of that goes on in Calais now. Since the world politics disintegrated. Todd Rob won't even know this. Before Calais was stopping for thousands of displaced people, you used to be able to get cheap booze there. Times change. I'm constantly having to go, and he'll say things like you should be able to taste a little bit of there's some black currant in there. There's some damson. He was talking about there should be some damson in there. Take it out. I don't know what damson looks like. And it's really difficult because I have to sort of play along. He's saying you should be able to taste a bit of chocolate, a bit of licorice, and all I'm thinking is, mate, all I can really taste is just my problems sliding out of focus. What's your favourite bit? Is it the tannins or that sort of buttery aftertaste? My favourite bit is just I like myself more for the next hour. These sorts of things can convince people you have a problem, in inverted commas. Thing is, who's the most famous person in the world that doesn't drink? Donald Trump. So if you look at it, there's every reason to carry on. If that is an advertisement for how totally sober people behave, I think I'll crack on. I mean, you have to wonder what he would be like pissed. I mean, Jesus Christ. Maybe he'd be fine. Maybe it's what he needs. If just somebody could just convince him to, when he's having one of his days where he's like, let's bomb China. No, not China, North Korea. We'll nuke North Korea. Let's do it now. If someone just put a gin and tonic in his hand, I think he would probably take a sip and think, actually, things are fine. I'm a lot less uptight these days. Imagine not drinking for 70 years on this earth. But speaking of drinking, every time I mention drinking, you'll be aware that I don't know what time it is though. If I was a professional, I would measure it exactly so that I knew when the drinks break was going. I don't even have a watch on. I've never got into watches really. I had a TV show recently, and this bloke had it was all celebrities. This one guy had but not like me. Most of them were genuine, really, not celebrities whose chief claim to fame is looking a bit like a more well-known person. A lot of these were recognised as themselves. And this one guy, he had a watch. It looked expensive, but I don't know anything about watches. But all of the rest of them were obsessed with it. That keeps wobbling about. Not all of these are going to stay the duration. Eventually, someone said to me, "How much was that watch?" And this guy, as if it was nothing, he said, "I picked this up for 24." Which, of course, I took to mean 24 quid, because that's pretty much what I would pay for a watch. But no, as some of you have guessed, he meant 24 grand, 24,000, but for a watch. I mean, for a start, who says 24 when they mean 24,000? That's not how the numerical system works. When I say I've got 2 kids, for example, that is it. Comedians do get about, but not to that extent. I mean, more to the point, who would pay 24,000 for a watch? If that's the price of knowing the time, I'll just take my chances, I think. I'll just look out the window. If it's dark, I'll go to bed. For 24 grand, I will press a little button and a man would leap out of the watch and say, "What time would you like it to be, my master?" It was Jimmy Carr. Anyway, so, I couldn't see any point in not telling you in the it's not as if any of us will ever come out of here. This is a very specific situation that we're all in. I really like it in Aldershot. I can see myself becoming naturalised like that Dutchman. That Dutchman over there who is not German in any way, shape or form. There would have been a period in history where he virtually was a de facto German, but that's a long time ago. Now, I think we're on the verge of having a break now, probably. By the way, I suppose I could, what time do you make it? That's 1:04. Is it? Yeah, there we go. So that is about right. It's flown by. It's surprising how quickly things can happen when you're dicking about. I've not got into the actual jokes area really yet, but something to aspire to in the second half. Although actually, there's a mixed bill after the drinks break. I'm going to come back on, but the vicar, who you might remember I met earlier, has asked me if he can begin the second half with a little promotional video for a concert. I'm not joking. He asked me just as I was going on stage. I was like, yeah, why not? But, that's not like anything will ever be normal again in my life. So as I understand it, you're now going to have a quick break. You'll come back. The Vic will try to flog his concert to you, presumably via these screens. I'll chat a bit more awkwardly to this Dutch gentleman, and we'll see how much time is left at the end of that. Well, I've had half an hour of old and Holt life, and it's time for me to just have a sit down and think about what I've learned so far, and come back ready to lock corners again. You've been ever so nice. I'll see you after a short break. Okay.